Hi, this is Zero from Family Union LLC, and I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how our app works. And so I have a few example already. So this is our no and restriction where you can write your family's, restrictions or allergy or anything you want that you want the AI to remember here. So currently I have some examples. So mom and dad. For mom, I have, a check blood sugar level when every day at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then bring water bottle whenever there's an event that's associated with mom. And for that, I also have another event, another note. It's called bring insurance card when I take that to the clinic. So let's see what will happen. So here we have the AI. What AI does is we talk with the AI and then we chat with it to create an event, and then it's going to automatically generate um, the events and show it on the calendar. So we don't have to manually like write a title, start time, and and the checklist as well. So just a few quick example. So let's say I already have an example. I said, okay, take mom to the clinic today from 8:30 to 11 a.m. So what happened is the AI is going to scan the sentence and then recognize that, okay, this is about mom. And then she's going to the clinic and it's today. So this is also the time range where directly match with our 10 a.m. Check blood sugar level notes. So what's going to happen is that once I input this to the AI is going to scan the sentence and I find out, okay, so there is a reminder happens at 10 a.m., which is falling the time range between 8:30 and 11. So it's going to automatically insert that reminder into the preview card as well as the bring water bottle because this will always happen. Remember, this has always happened. So every time there's an event associated with mom, it's going to have the green water bottle. And this will happen when it's about mom, but it happens at 10 a.m. So let's save to the calendar and see. If you go to the event calendar, you will see, boom, you have the reminder, you have the reminder here. So this is pretty much like a checklist, and this is going to be uh, a push notification, which we're going to develop in the future. So for example, at 10 a.m., when this event is happening, it's going to push a notification. The app is going to notify the caregiver that, okay, remember to check mom's blood sugar level at 10 a.m. So, and then let's save and exit. Let's give more examples. And this is not going to generate if the time it's if it's outside of the time of the notes. For example, this event I changed the time to 8:30 to 9. You realize that we don't have the track blood sugar level. Why? It's because it happens 1 hour later, which it happens at 10. So it's not going to do that. So let's take the calendar as well. And let's see, we have take that to the clinic tomorrow at 2 p.m. And then I'm just going to show a quick example. Take clinic. Remember, we also have a notes here. Bring insurance card whenever there's an event is contains the word clinic. What time? So you see, this is incomplete information. Why? Because it's missing the time to end. This is a pretty so one of the idea of our app is to turn the user's vague idea into a more structural event automation. So you can see here we have the bring insurance card, and then let's just save to the calendar. So I think this is pretty great that we just chat with the AI, and then AI not only uh, make it into a calendar event, which you can do it in most of the other calendar app, but also it has an associated checklist that whenever the event happen, you know exactly what to do. So currently we have the checklist. So checklist page is only going to, so right now it's empty. The reason why it's empty is because it's only showing the checklist of the current ongoing events. For example, right now is July 24, which is today, and right now is 6 p.m. So if I change the time, instead of 8:30 to 11, I'm going to include. So let's say it's from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. because right now it's 7:21. So no, right now is 6:21 p.m. So 6 p.m. should fall in between. So if I put save and exit and then I go to a checklist, boom, there's the event. And then, this is the checklist item. And whenever you see this item, you can just click on it. The first time is going to be, okay, doing it. And the next time is going to be, complete. And we have the progress bar as well. You can add more items if you would like. And it's always going to be responsive. You can also add item here as well. You can, if you don't like the dates, you can also change the dates and the time as well. And the repetition is basically if you have a recurrence event. For example, you want this to happen every Monday or every Wednesday or every Thursday. It's the same thing. So if you don't click never ends, it's going to, for example, I only want this event to happen. So let me just generate a new one. Let's go into the future. For example, August 1st. Let's say I have a tutoring, and then from 4 to 4:15, from 4 to 5, and then I want it to repeat every Saturday. And when does it end? The end of the August. So let's say 26. And then you create it, you will see that it will generate the current events. So this is pretty simple so far because this is just MVP demo one. But in later stage, we're going to develop more features. And so these are the year, the month, the week, and the dates. You can directly just create an event here by pressing the slots. It's going to remember the time. And uh, so here the languages, you can change to a different language. So it's also, so for example, Chinese, example, Spanish, it's also going to change on other page as well. Let me just start over. So it's going to change the page. No, it's going to change the language. So now let's turn back to English. On here, we have the share button, which we are allowed to share, like for other people to scan the QR code or click on the link to directly access this person's calendar events. So I think that's suitable for a caregiver to patient scenario where the caregiver needs to access what does all the events that the patient that his or her patient needs to complete by the end of the day. And here is the day and the night mode just for the UI. Yes, and I think that's all. I think yes, that's all. Thank you.